Good morning, Gateway. Hope you're all keeping well, keeping healthy, and have had a great week. It's quite odd being on this side of the camera rather than that side of the camera for a change, but it'll be good. So Noel just invited me to provide a short encouragement about my experiences on the mission field. In late 2017, October of 2017, I was invited alongside World Transform to go along with them to India and Nepal for a 3-week trip, just to document some of the projects that they had been working on, both in film and photography format. Prior to this, I'd been working alongside them, making some just general, promos and videos and other graphic design things. The sort of thing you'd see before an offering is taken up for a certain cause, or that kind of stuff. So it was my first time travelling overseas, which was kind of daunting because what a way to start international travel and to go to some of the poorest places in India. But it was a really, really great experience, and I learnt so much from it. And it was quite a reality check, which those who have travelled overseas in similar areas would agree. But it was also just very informative and quite challenging as well. You'll see on the screen there's a few videos and pictures and stuff of some of the things I got up to while I was over there. So the purpose of this trip, like I said, was to document projects that World Transform had been working on. It was kind of challenging for me because I very much felt like an onlooker or an outsider a lot of the time. I was in a lot of these locations, in a lot of these poor areas, and I'm just there with a camera grabbing snaps. It felt very odd. I felt very alien. And I imagine for the people there as well, it would have been very strange. But I also learnt a lot, particularly when I got home, and kind of reflected on it a bit about what my role in furthering God's kingdom and in mission work I play. I think initially when I'd gotten home, I was actually rather troubled by that feeling of being an outsider or being an onlooker and not feeling like I was contributing very much because I was there but I wasn't doing anything, so to speak. I think in my mind at the time I'd kind of formed an idea or a stereotype about what a missionary does. The type of person that a missionary is. And I think a lot of you can probably relate to that. The idea that a missionary is someone who goes to a country for several months or several years and does amazing work. And while I think there are definitely some people who are wired that way and who are gifted and or inspired to do such work, I don't think it's for everyone. And that took a long time for me to actually realise, because I thought, it's the sort of thing everyone should really feel passionate about or things like that. But I realised over the last couple of years that there are so many other ways that we can contribute to mission work, whether it's local or international, using the gifts that God has given us. I think I took for granted or underappreciated what my contribution to video editing and stuff can actually provide to the mission field, again, whether it's local or international. I think I always kind of treated it as just like, that's just another job, or it's just work. But wasn't fully appreciating that this is actually how God can use me and has been using me, and the gift that I've been given to actually further the kingdom work. And I suppose that's kind of the point of today's encouragement. I don't want to go too deep into it, but I just want to challenge you all just to start thinking about, perhaps some non-traditional mission contributions that you can make. Like I said, I think we all have kind of a stereotype missionary in our mind. But I think once we start kind of breaking down that perception of what mission work is, we can actually open ourselves up to do a lot more and for God to use us in other capacities. So I think I'll just leave you with that for now. It was a great trip. I really loved it. And it taught me a lot about how God can use me in mission work and how God can use others in mission work. So I should be joining you all in the Zoom meeting this morning for those who will attend. So I'll see you then, and till then, take care and have a great Sunday. See ya.